Today I'm going to show you how to make an organic potting mix for all of my crops. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to Be the Change Farm. This is my potting shed / seeding area, and I'm going to show you what I use to make an organic potting mix. So let's see what I got. First of all, you're going to need some composted cow manure, or a mushroom compost works good too. Organic sphagnum peat moss, an all-purpose fertilizer. This is Dr. Earth Pure Gold Organic Natural Fertilizer. Kelp meal, organic lime, and magnesium sulfate, or Epsom salt, as everyone knows it. And also some azomite for trace minerals, micronutrients, and of course some perlite. Some of the tools you're going to need is you're going to need a wire sifter, which is just a screen with a wood border, a container to catch that soil in, and this is an option, but I'm going to use a concrete mixer to mix all this together to make it faster and have a more even consistency. So stay tuned and I will show you how to make all this. The first thing you need is about a half a bucket of peat moss, and you're going to need to sift it. That's all there is to it on that one. Next, I'm going to do a half a bucket of the cow manure, and I'm going to sift that. Just like that. All right, now we're going to mix in some amendments. I've got 2 cups of the all-purpose fertilizer. I'll take a quarter cup of the Epsom salt, quarter cup of the lime. Don't have to be precise with it. Half a cup of the kelp meal. And then we're going to go dump it in the concrete mixer. There we go. Next is a half a cup of azomite. Then we're going to dump it in the concrete mixer. Next, we need a half a bucket filled with perlite, and you're going to dump that in the mixer. All right, so we've mixed everything in there. Put all the amendments, plus the peat moss, plus the compost. And we're about to turn this thing on and mix it for a little while. Okay, so we let that run for about 2 minutes. Let's just check and see how everything looks. Put your hand way in the back. Make sure it's all mixed up. Dig around in there a little bit. But it looks pretty good. It's not rocket science, it's just, you basically almost do whatever you want. Think of it as you're like a chef that really knows what they're doing and they're just throwing ingredients in the dish, making it look pretty consistent. Pretty much all you need. Doesn't have to be perfect measurements of ingredients, just a decent ratio. I think that looks good. So let's get a tray potted up. All right, before we pot anything up, let me show you how to get everything out of the mixer. Just gonna tilt this arm down. You might have to turn the machine on to get it all out. That did it. Okay, we got everything in our container. This is where it's stored, so we can use it whenever we need to. Okay, we've mixed our soil. Now I'm going to show you how I pot up a 72 cell tray. You just want to put it in a big tray, bucket, container, whatever you got, so you can conserve all the very nice potting soil that you just made. Here we go. All right, now I'm going to take my brush. I'm just going to brush that tray. Make sure there's no little sticks or rocks or anything, at least in the center of each hole. You don't want anything to make the seed not germinate. So anything that's big you want to get out of there. It's a fine seed mix. There's no sticks, no bark, no nothing that's gonna cover that seed when you put it in there. All right, so before we water it, let's take all the soil that we just used to fill the tray up and put it back in our container. Or we can use every single bit of it and close it up. Okay, now let's water the tray. Give it a good first watering. Really soak it. I do this so I don't have to water it for a little while. It has a bottom tray, so if I need to water it again, I can just water it from the bottom. Okay, like I said, this is a 72 cell tray. We've made our soil, we've watered it in. Now I take this little jig that I made, had a board and some screws. It says 72 on it, and that fits perfectly for each hole. And I just make a little indentation in the soil all the way through it. And at this point, you're ready to seed. All right, then you take your seed. This is an easy leaf lettuce called Brentwood. It's an organic seed. It's from Harris Seeds, but it is called Red Tango Easy Leaf Lettuce. It's really a multi-cut lettuce. So when it makes a head, you cut it and all the leaves fall into a baby leaf, and then it grows back and you do it again and grows usually about 3 times. Anyway, let's seed this sucker up. Now ideally, as a farmer, you want to have a drop seeder and you can do all this all at once, but this is pelleted seed, so it goes pretty fast. Now, I'm probably not going to show you me do this whole thing. I think you get the idea. You drop the seed in the hole that you just made. But it goes pretty fast. And that should do it. After you just seeded the tray, then you want to take vermiculite and dust the top of the tray. You can get this from any home goods store. This is basically a coarse grade. I think you can get a fine grade, but either one works fine. So we're just going to sprinkle that on. This helps prevent algae, helps retain moisture. You might want to do this outside because it gets a little messy, but it doesn't matter in my seating area. I just clean the table off and just a dirt ground outside the barn. No big deal. Boom. All right. Now we're going to mist it in. You want to mist it just a little bit to wet down the vermiculite and to settle the seed into the soil, just like this. And take a lot. Okay, that should do it. That is the whole process of how I make my soil potting mix for every crop that I grow on the farm. Every farmer should have some type of seeding area just like this. Not fancy, nothing special, just functional. Basically, almost everything I got right here that you can see I either made or got for free. You can see this table right here. It's all rusty. I just got that for free. I got the shelving unit where I keep my trays on for free. Where my watering table, got all that for free. Got the mixer for free. In fact, just about everything you see, for the chair even, everything almost got for free. Even that shed back there I got for free. So there is tons of stuff out there that you can find to make this happen. All right. So thanks for watching today. Again, this is Ben from Be The Change Farm, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.